Hello everyone, so again, for the sake of copyright, I will be showing gameplay instead of showing clips from the show so I don't have any risk of getting a strike. Please like and subscribe or support me on Patreon, I would love to do this full time if possible. So I finished the first 2 seasons of Shangri-La Frontier and it was alright. The premise for me is not as interesting as some of the other shows I've seen. The premise of a hardcore gamer trying a godlike game is not very interesting to me, so it took me a while to get into the show, but as the show picks up, it does get better. This show is all about the action, and the action/big fight scenes are definitely what suck people in. The Weatherman fight was really fun to watch, and watching them try to figure out the mechanics and moveset was a blast. The animation in these parts is super well done, and it really makes you feel like you're in the middle of the action with them. These fights are definitely the part of the plot that gets you engaged the most. Unfortunately though, the rest of the plot is not as interesting, because it is a lot of dialogue about different stats and movesets, lots of stuff about finding unique NPCs and stuff like that. It's the worst in my opinion when they start switching to other games. Except for the end section of Season 2, where they're getting into that fighting game, the parts where the main character is switching to other games were definitely the most boring parts. I understand why they do it, to introduce new characters to Shangri-La Frontier, but still those parts were not doing it for me. Although the plot is not as interesting for the most of the time, the characters were somewhat interesting themselves, and the NPCs, like the rabbit NPC, did make the game feel like a more realized world that they were playing in. The NPC AI though was super unrealistically natural for the dialogue, when it did feel a bit unnatural for a supposed game. Despite its flaws, I had a fun time watching the show and I think it deserves a 7 out of 10.